welcome back to the new video, and in this video we are quickly going to talk about the transpiration. So we are going to discuss about the factor that are affecting the transpirations. We are going to learn about the significance and the adaptation to reduce the transpiration. So let's just not waste our time and we will talk. The first factor that will affect the process of transpiration is the temperature. Okay, so high temperature. So what will happen if there is high temperature? Then there will be obviously high evaporation. Okay, and high evaporation means high transpiration. Okay, so the higher temperature, it will lead to more transpiration. Okay student, it is clear to you? The second factor is the humidity. So likewise, the high humidity, okay, if there is high humidity, what will happen? There will be decreased water vapor gradient. Okay, so this will reduce transpiration. Okay, so high humidity condition, it will reduce the transpiration due to the decreased water vapor gradient. Okay, the third factor is wind. So how wind can affect the process of transpiration? The wind will remove the water vapor, okay, from and around the stomata, and this will increase the rate of transpiration. Okay, the fourth factor is the light intensity. Okay, so light, it can open, okay student, we know this, the light can open the stomata for the photosynthesis purpose, okay, which in turn also increases the transpiration. So if there is excess light, then there will be more transpiration. Okay, then stomatal aperture, the size of the, okay, stomatal aperture, the size will aperture determine, okay, the effect or the rate of transpiration also. Okay, so guard cell will regulate the stomatal aperture. Okay, so stomatal aperture is a size of stomatal opening. Okay, the sixth factor that is affecting the process of the transpiration is the water availability. So if the soil is dry, the less water is available for uptake, okay, by roots. So this will reduce the transpiration. Okay, so student, what are the, this is we learn that what are the factors affecting the transpiration. Now let's talk about the significance of transpiration. The transpiration, it will help in the water transport. Okay, it will help in the cooling effect, and it will help the nutrient transport. Okay, the negative aspect of the transpiration is that it will lead to dehydration and wilting of the plant if there is a excess transpiration rate. Okay, so water transpiration, the transpirational pull, it is essential for the upward movement of water and minerals, okay, from the roots to the plant part. The, if we are talking about the cooling effect, then evaporation has the cooling effect. Okay, so it will leave from the overheating. The nutrient transport, the transpiration, it will help in the transport of the minerals also that are absorbed by the root throughout the plant. Okay, so now if we talk about the adaptation, okay, how the plant adapts to reduce the transpiration. So to reduce the transpiration, the plants where the in a particular habitat where the rate of transpiration is very high due to the high sunny weather, right, environmental condition, then those plant will exhibit the small leaves. So why small leaf? Because less surface area will lead to less water loss, right? Second, those plant will develop the thick cuticle. So how it prevent? So the thick cuticle, it will reduce the cuticular transpiration rate also. Okay, the species, the leaves of those species will exhibit the sunken stomata. So I already told you that the stomata and stomatal aperture or the stomatal opening is responsible, okay, for the transpiration rate. So the sunken stomata, it will reduce the water loss. Okay, then those plant in those habitat where the transpiration is very high, they will adopt the CAM photosynthesis. So what is CAM photosynthesis? So in the CAM photosynthesis, the stomata, they will open at the night time. Okay, so in the night time the stomata will be open and they will be closed during the day. Okay, so closed during day. So this will minimize the water loss in hot dry environment. Okay, and the last adaptation to reduce the transpiration adopted by the plant is the changing the leaf orientation. Okay, so some leaves, they will orient themselves to minimize the exposure to the sunlight. Okay, so this will reduce the heat and eventually the transpiration also. Okay, so I hope after watching this video that factors, significance of the transpiration, okay, is clear to you, and also the adaptation, okay, to reduce the transpiration. Thank you for watching the video.